Someone recently asked me, Carrie, how do you know when an organization is having a training problem? Even if they think it's something else, you just listen to them, and all of a sudden you're able to point out that it is in fact a training issue that they're having. Well, let me tell you why. For those of you that don't know me, hi. My name's Dr. Carrie Graham, and I'm an adult learning and workplace learning strategist, helping small and middle sized businesses improve their training programs that actually empower employees. All right, so here are the three things that I look for or that I'm listening for when I'm talking to an organization, or even if I'm not talking to the organization, but someone's talking about their organization. This is what I end up hearing. The first one is the first one is the sense of confusion, right? So like the employees themselves are unclear about what the training was or what they should have been trained on or haven't been trained on, or the facilitator or presenter or trainer is having a sense of confusion, or there's something that's inconsistent, and it is sort of like this guessing game that people have within the organization, and it shows up in language that they use. But that's the first thing that I look for. The second thing that I look for, and that usually is one of the first things that people mention, is that, oh, well, we have to retrain them. Oh, we went through this training last year or last month. Like there's multiple efforts of the same activity in an effort to move the needle. And so when there's lots of duplication happening, that to me is a clear signal that it's a training issue. And the last thing that I look for or that is revealed is if there's a skills gap. So if the leaders of the organization are saying that they want this end result, this skill, this outcome, and they also say, oh, there's a they've been trained on that particular thing, but for whatever reason the team is unable to achieve that goal, there's typically a skills gap. Now there's sometimes other things that can be factored in, but you just keep listening and you'll pinpoint, this is, yep, it's a skills gap. So you train for that. So those are the three things that I listen for when I'm having conversations with people, and I encourage you to listen for indicators of those three things as well. So the first one is there's a sense of confusion around a training topic, if it was even trained, how to assess for any type of confusion. And it can be subtle. It can be really subtle, but it's there. The second thing is if there's duplicate efforts, if there's this constant retraining, redeveloping the same information, representing, retesting, typically training issue right there. And then the last thing is if in fact there is a long-standing skills gap. So there's the end result, that the desired outcome, and a training that says it trained for the outcome, but it's not happening. Typically there's something in the training that is being missed. So those are my three things. Hey, if you want more information, reach out to me. Click the link down below, wherever the link is. Click the link and let me know. I'd love to continue to support my work. And let me just say, if you're interested in trying to figure out how do I even know if there's a training issue, there's an assessment. There's a 3 to 5 minute quiz free that you can take on my website. The link is below, and it will help you determine if in fact you have a training issue and where you need to start or what your next steps are. So hope to see you around, and definitely take the assessment. It's free, a couple minutes, and it will provide you with a wealth of information. Dr. Carrie Graham here.